Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, June 26th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. To the Leadership Anne Arundel Class of 2024, congratulations. Tonight is your night at Live Casino and Hotel. And to Leadership Anne Arundel, the organization, congratulations on 30 years. I'm looking forward to celebrating with everybody tonight. Anyhow, let's get right into the news, shall we? The Capitol has an interesting story. Annapolis City Council members are concerned about the environmental risk at a site of the old Department of Public Works building on Spa Road, which is being considered for affordable housing. The council wants to incorporate the 19-acre property into a mixed-income neighborhood to meet federal redevelopment plans. However, the land's history as a landfill and incinerator site necessitates extensive environmental testing to check for hazardous substances. Council members are divided, with some emphasizing the need for workforce housing, while others express caution due to the unresolved environmental issues. I'm not sure why there's any discussion here. Weems Whalen Field, which is just adjacent to the property, was turned down for a recreational field due to environmental hazards, and the public works site was actually closed by the city due to asbestos. And when the mayor tried to swap the land with a developer to build a new public works site, that fell through due to environmental hazards. So why is there even a question? And why do some alderpersons feel that it's okay in the name of affordability to put people's homes there? Notably, the public housing homes that they currently don't seem to really care about. Apparently, a 1.8 magnitude earthquake occurred in Maryland at 11:30 a.m. yesterday, marking the third earthquake felt in the state this year. Well, felt by everybody but me. It was centered in Spencerville, Montgomery County, and the tremor was also felt in Wilmington, Delaware, and Columbia, Maryland. This micro-earthquake, categorized for its low rating on the Richter scale, caused no significant damage. In contrast, a 4.8 magnitude earthquake in April, centered in New Jersey, was felt across the northeastern U.S. Another minor quake with a 2.3 magnitude was registered in Montgomery County on January 2nd. Weird. Now we're getting tornadoes and earthquakes? Can wildfires and tsunamis be far behind? Rise and Shine Bakery, founded by Elizabeth Kinney and Pam Seamer in 2020, is concluding its fourth 12-week class. Now, the program trains individuals facing employment barriers, such as homelessness and addiction recovery, in baking and pastry skills, preparing them for jobs that pay very well in Maryland's growing bakery industry. We learned that there's more than 600 jobs typically available in Anne Arundel County in the baking industry. This is very similar to the Lighthouse Bistro we have on West Street. The bakery offers classes at the Masonic Lodge in Odenton right now, but they do plan to expand to a larger facility, and right now they are fundraising to support that growth with a matching grant from the Dunleavy Family Foundation. For more details on the project or to donate, you want to visit www.riseandshinebakery.org. And we did a podcast with Elizabeth and Pam the other week, and we're in the process of editing it, and that'll soon be available at Eye on Annapolis, so you want to make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay, this is pretty cool. Navy's 2023 Army-Navy game uniform reveal video has won a National Capital Chesapeake Bay Regional Emmy Award for Outstanding Sports Open/Tees. The video, produced by the Naval Academy Athletic Association in collaboration with 120 Creative Studios, pays tribute to the U.S. Submarine Force and was shot in the submarine base in Groton, Connecticut. The awards was presented at the 66th Capital Emmy Awards ceremony in Bethesda, Maryland. The project was praised for its creativity and dedication, beating out strong competition from professional sports teams in the region. So congrats to the Athletic Association. And I wonder if this is Chet Gladchuk's first Emmy or not. Up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to be chatting with Dr. Bob Ireland, who's the CEO of Bello Machre, An amazing and quite large, I learned, nonprofit giving disabled adults incredible lives. After recording it, I am learning so much more about it, so you can expect to learn some more about it as well. But for now, you want to make sure you listen to this pod that drops at noon on Saturday. And by now, you do know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It's free. It comes to your email inbox every night at 7 p.m., and we'll keep you up to speed on all the top local news stories of the day. And here's the big deal. It's paywall free. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecasted weather report you will find. And Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with her Annapolis After Dark. She is the no BS music source in the county, and she told me that she'd leave the S to others. All that's coming up in just a bit for you, so stick around.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, June 26th. We're in for another scorcher today across the Annapolis region, with some possible severe storms in the PM and overnight hours as well, before a couple of days of more average temps for late June, ahead of a hot weekend in the 90s, with a chance for more storms. Look for highs today in the mid to upper 90s with heat index values in the 97 to 105 plus degree range, with a chance for some dangerous storms in the mid to late PM hours, possibly extending into the overnight hours, with damaging wind gusts possible of 60 to 70 plus miles per hour. But in the absence of storms, winds will likely be around 15 knots or so out of the south for the Wednesday night races in Annapolis, with showers and storms possible very early Thursday before skies clear as temps drop back down into more normal levels in the mid-80s to lower 90s through Friday. As for the weekend, the expectation is for temperatures to be in the lower 90s or so for PM highs, with a chance for additional showers and storms each day. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for weather updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, June 26th through Sunday, June 30th. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also all three websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all websites with changes and cancellations, so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday. Start with Happy Hour with Michael K. of Pretty Big Deal at Middleton Tavern. Mike Cure will be playing for Dinner Under the Stars on West Street. And after that, inside at Santa Joe's, one of my favorites, the Devaney Brothers, Danny and Petey of Higher Education. Ben Heemstra of Ben will be at Reynolds Tavern. Aaron Hawkins of Loose Ties will be at Mother's in Arnold. Larry Lay will be on the keys at Brian Baru in Severna Park with a happy hour that lasts as long as he plays. Doug Segree will be at Harper's in Edgewater with Eric Scott. And under my other things to do, trivia hosted by Ray Roten at Broken Oar in Glen Burnie. Thursday, Get to the Point for Dan Haas. Troll Tribe duo Matt and Jason will be at Market House in downtown Annapolis. Meerkat Nation will be rockin' Dark Horse. Loose Change will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. The Vicki Roberts Band will be at Pirates Cove down in Galesville. Sean Musselman will be at Broadneck Grow in the Cape. Tim Atkinson will be at O'Loughlin's in Arnold. Nate Finn will be at Santa Joe's Riverside down in Galesville. And Mixed Business Duo will be at The Office in Pasadena. Friday, start with Happy Hour with Dana B. at Blackwall Hitch in Annapolis. And stay for Jessie Marie with Joey Mitchell. Galway Bay doesn't usually have music on Fridays, but when Ray Weaver is in town, that all changes. Catch him there Friday night. Mike Cure will be at Reynolds Tavern. Friday night summer concert series return to the historic Goshen Farms in Cape St. Clair, with music this week by Guava Jelly and Tim Kurtzberg. Donations are recommended, which go to the historic property. Bond and Bentley will be at Santa Joe's on West Street. Dan Haas Band will be at Annapolis Smokehouse. Scott Voorhees will be solo at Rams Head Roadhouse in Crownsville. Moon Cherry will be at Mother's in Arnold. Pete Best of Beater Built will be down at Pirates Cove in Galesville. The National Bohemians will be up at Rumor Meal in Medina. And Mama's Black Sheep featuring Julie and Jamie of Sweet Lita will be at the White Oak Tavern in Ellicott City. Free show. Over on the shore, Josette and Bill will be at Bridges. Saturday, start the day with music in Market Space outside of Federal House with Justin Berdequez, known as Justin B. Then head to Edgewater for Rickshaw Lizard at Anne Arundel River Days Festival at the Smithsonian. If you've never been to that place, you've got to go and check it out. Also on Saturday, Ben Heemstra of Ben will be at Reynolds Tavern. Matt Heat will be downstairs at Middleton Tavern. Rick Farrell and the Borrowed Stars album release party will have his full band at 49 West. Moose Jaw Bluegrass will be at Mother's in Arnold. Left of Center will be rocking Severna Park Tap House Saturday. Brody Keene will be at Broken Oar in Glen Burnie. Tim Atkinson will be at Santa Joe's Riverside down in Galesville. Farrell and Friends will be at Pirates Cove, also in Galesville, just next door. The Highland Brothers will be at Catch 22 down in North Beach. And end the night with DJ Jeff at O'Brien's. Sunday, start with brunch with Mallow Hill Duo at Mother's in Arnold. Or with Bridget Michaels from Guava Jelly, solo at Gary's Grill in Severna Park. Or with George Evans and Ray Weaver with brunch at Severna Park Tap House. Aaron Hawkins of Loose Ties will be down at Pirates Cove in Galesville for the Dock Bar early shift. Joe Hickey will be at Santa Joe's Riverside, also in Galesville, just next door. Sharon and the Edge will be at Mike's Crab House North up in Pasadena. Over on the shore Sunday, Doug Segree and Eric Scott will be at Big Al Tiki Bar. And under my other things to do, open mic night returns to Dark Horse hosted by Ben Heemstra of Ben. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at MacMedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.